Listen, today wasn't really a surprise or anything unexpected to me. I think we all understand that, coming into the National Football League, Shedeur Sanders was one of the top 10 quarterbacks, I would say, in the 2025 NFL draft. I mean, of course, it comes with heavy criticism and skepticism, but at the end of the day, your play speaks for itself, Your numbers speak for themselves. I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous. If he didn't belong in the National Football League, he wouldn't be able to be out there and be able to produce and make plays the ones that he did. The improvisation, running the offense to the perfection, that's what he did today. Let's talk about it. Say no more.
This shit slap, my nigga, I'm going dumb. You staring hard, little mama, like where I know you from. The kid basic and I ain't gotta say shit. I'm out of this world like a motherfucking spaceship. If you knew better, you would put me on your playlist. If you knew better, I ain't one.
Welcome back to Say No More Media. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Now let's get straight into it. Yeah, this is 12's debut. Hey, win or go home, sink or swim. And in typical legendary fashion, 12 delivered. I don't know what anybody else believed, but this was a no-brainer, bro. You give this kid an opportunity and an ample time to prepare. He's going to do his thing, and we got to go over the numbers. Come on now. Now, Shedeur Sanders was 11 for 20 for 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, took 1 sack for 3 yards. Quinshawn Judkins, 16 carries, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. He went out with an injury for a little bit. I don't know if he returned, but Dylan Sampson stepped right in there and didn't miss a beat. They really got a nice run game out there in Cleveland. And like I said, the strength of the Cleveland Browns is not their receiving core. I mean, let's just take a look. Dylan Sampson, 2 for 59. Isaiah Bond, 2 for 58. Harold Franklin, 4 for 40. Jerry Jeudy, 1 for 39. Malachi Corley, 1 for 8. You're not rocking with a super talented that screams off the chart Pro Bowl wide receiver. So the run game was important, especially for a young rookie like Shedeur. And right out the gate, Sanders stepped onto the scene. He had Coach Prime in the tunnel. Anytime you get to see your pops get some motivation, that's important for any young man, with the amount of pressure that he had today. Not only for himself and for the organization, but this was an NFL career. He's a rookie, a 5th-round pick. So any opportunity you get as a 5th-round pick, you got to go out there and produce. And it looks like the offensive lineman was rocking with him. It looks like he was confident. He believed in himself, and he went out there and did his dance. I mean, this was expected from 12. He went out there. The Las Vegas Raiders are they're not a very, good team. They're both one of the bottom teams in the AFC, honestly, the NFL. They could possibly be both tanking, but for what it's worth, 12 went out there. He wasn't scared of the lights. He wasn't scared of the big moments. Of course, with anybody with sports comes a little nervousness. You got to shake the jitters off, get a couple of plays, get a couple series underneath you, get comfortable reading the defense, seeing how the blitz is coming. Anytime you have Max Crosby on the other side of the field, how Max Crosby's coming. Pause. But I feel like 12 did his thing. The way you seen him warming up, the way he was out there engaging with the crowd, the way he was out there with his teammates, he just looked poised. He looked like he was ready for his moment, because that's everything in sports. Sports is about your opportunities and your moments. So to everybody who was talking about Shedeur Sanders can't be on an NFL football team, go back and watch the tape, watch the all 22, and maybe your opinion will have a little bit of substance behind it. I mean, listen, Cleveland is not a highly powered offensive machine, and as an organization, Cleveland has never been a super winning organization. I mean, you can almost say the quarterback experiment this year has been, it's been crazy. You start with Joe Flacco, then Dylan Gabriel. You still got Deshaun Watson, Cody Pickett, Kenny Pickett, whatever his name is. Zappy is the backup. It's just been all kind of crazy with Kevin Stefanski and the Browns management. But for him to go out there and still be able to produce under, the media spotlight, and we all know all the headlines would be about Cleveland, just showed you, his IQ as a quarterback. And after the game, there was plenty of 12 jerseys in the crowd. So despite how people feel in your opinion on 12, he's going to be successful in the National Football League. He's good for the National Football League. As far as in that AFC North division, it's wide open. Dylan Gabriel does have a concussion. What happens when he's healthy and ready to go? I feel like Shedeur Sanders should be on the trading block. Let's get him to another team and let's get him prepared and learning the playbook. Let him sit for a year. There's really no pressure for rookies to play. I mean, what is the pressure right now? Middle of the season, there's really no pressure for him to play immediately. So good W for 12. What do you think about the victory in Shedeur Sanders' first start? Like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to me. I talk back. I appreciate all the love and plenty of more content dropping this week. I appreciate everything. Say no more.